Hello and welcome. It's Bev from Living Fabulously. And today I wanted to talk to you about why you would do a digital detox. So I'm talking about primarily from smartphones because those seem to be pervasive, but it also includes things like iPads, your computer, the TV. So we'll talk about this as if it's sort of other all digital media for the moment. So the first bit of evidence is that research shows that for smartphones, we are using those on average about 4.5 hours a day. The other thing is that the average consumption in terms of clicks, swipes, and taps is more than 2,600. So just think about that for a moment. So even though if you don't consider yourself a consumer of smartphones, the stats are quite alarming. So let's talk about why you would bother. The first one is deeper connection with yourself and others. So when you are not distracted by digital media, you have the opportunity to be more mindful. So, when you're trying to use a smartphone and do something else, you're multitasking a lot of the time. So it splits the processing in the brain, and you're not actually in the moment on the task. The other thing is it allows you to then be present to your life more. So you could pick up the phone and have a conversation with somebody instead of using texting. The other thing is that it leads to more quality conversations. So there are people who, if they have a dinner party, will have a bowl and they put all the phones in there for good reason, because people are attracted back to that smartphone because you get a dopamine hit every time there is a ding. So basically what it does is it acts like a drug. So just like heroin gives you dopamine hit, so does your smartphone, and it was designed that way. So the second thing is you would bother to do this because it gives you time to think and dream. And the reason that that's really important is it gives you time to think through problems, and it's without distraction. So your solutions will be much more creative. And also it gives you time for thinking about new ideas and new ways to implement things, or even, novel or new things you haven't even thought about, or adding to something. And that will make you more productive and effective in itself. And then the third thing is that feeling of being more calm. And the reason that that's important is obviously we know that things like digital and technology can actually contribute, from studies they've proven it can contribute to feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression, because there's a lot of comparisonitis in terms of things like social media. And so what it does help is when you're not using those things, your body is less on edge. And that means that you probably find that your breathing is slowing down a bit, you're relaxing and you're slowing down yourself. And that leads also to better sleep because you don't have the problem with blue light in your eyes. And then that means that you're getting quality sleep and you just feel better. So that's 3 quick reasons why you would do a digital detox. So thanks for listening. Bye for now. And remember, let's live the fab life together.